The pet rock was a fad that lasted for about 6 months in 1975. It was made by a man named Gary Dahl. His friends were complaining about their pets and how annoying they were to maintain, and he thought of the idea to sell rocks in cardboard boxes. The marketing strategy took off crazy fast, and he became a millionaire. I decided to make an online pet rock randomizer which modernizes the idea and allows you to make your own in your browser easily. Going into this project, I had a few things I wanted to check on. The rocks needed to have a lot of variety, a lot of personality, and the ability to be shared with friends after being made. To check off the first box, I could have just made a variety of different illustrations of rocks manually, and that would have worked. But that would have been super time consuming, and I wouldn't have been able to make as many as the method I chose ended up making. Pet rocks have made reappearances in popular culture a lot, and they are sometimes depicted with these googly eyes stuck on them. It's almost like a trademark of the pet rock. So I decided that I could have two parts of my illustration. I have the base and I have the eyes. And instead of just putting them together manually, I could generate a random base and a random set of eyes and layer them on top of each other so that I get many, many more rocks than I could have had by just illustrating them one by one. So with this idea in mind, I made a list of different rock designs and I started illustrating. After all that, I ended up with 18 bases and 12 eyes, including this blank set of eyes. That makes 216 combinations of rock, but as you'll soon see, I had more ideas up my sleeve to make that count much, much higher by the end of it all. Pet rocks would come in a cardboard pet carrier. I wanted to recreate the experience as much as possible, and so I had the idea for the rock to start inside the box. Then, when you click it, the box would fold open and drop away, revealing the rock, and then information about it would display on screen. So I went back to Inkscape. I made two illustrations of the box, one open and one closed, and I divided the open box into two portions, one for the front and one for the back. This way I can layer the back behind the rock and the front in front of it so that now the rock looks like it is inside of a three-dimensional box instead of just behind an icon. I could not actually find the font that they used to make the text on the side of this box, and while I probably could have found an SVG of it somewhere, I just decided to make it myself, and so this is what that looked like. After drawing the box, I rigged it up with HTML and JavaScript and layered the base and eyes in between, using JavaScript to pick them randomly. Like I said before, this created 256 possibilities, but I had an idea to make it much, much larger. If I gave them unique names, then that means that there could be an almost endless amount of rocks. So I looked around online for some sort of library I could use, and I found one called Faker. Faker generates random user data for large projects, and this was just what I needed. It gives fake first names, and so I hooked that up to display with a delay so that it fades in after the box falls away. But when I was looking through the Faker documentation, I found out that it had a ton of different options, and so I picked two. One is a random color generator, and then one is a random song generator. So now, your pet rock not only has a name, but also has a favorite color and a favorite song. With that, I think we've checked off the second box, which is personality. The third box ended up being kind of difficult though. Exporting directly to social media apps sounded like a pretty big hassle for such a small project, so I decided that I would just download a screenshot of the page to the user's computer. The problem is, that is not as simple as it sounds. I could not find a way to just do this out of the box, so I had to use a library called HTML2 Canvas. This took the page, rendered it in a canvas element, and allowed me to take that canvas element as an image and download it. It took a bit to get this working, and some of my methods don't work well on certain browsers, especially on mobile. So I just decided that instead of handling all that, I would just add a note in the message that I displayed after, and that worked out. I also needed to have buttons for the retry and share functionality, and so I added those. With all that put together, I got this awesome result, and if you want to check it out, the link is on screen and in the description. These are some of my favorite rocks that I generated, but there are probably millions of different possibilities that they could create. If you guys generate rocks, be sure to share them online with your friends or comment about them down below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.